Hey guys, Vechs here, and the question for this quick video is, how in the world do you enchant some of these items that I do? Well, for some normal items, the easiest way is, say, you get a single player commands mod, and once you have that mod installed, and I'm not going to go into how to install mods or where to get it, just Google search single player commands, and it'll be like the first result probably, and you can find installation instructions there on the guy's thread. So I can't be your tech support in that regard, but just install that mod, and then you can do enchant list, and then for this iron axe I have, for example, enchant add. What do we want to put on it? How about efficiency? Now I could type out efficiency, or I could just type 32 and then rank 10. So there's efficiency 10 on this iron axe, and that makes it just plow through stuff like that. But you know what? That's easy. Anyone can do that. Meh. Who cares about those? What I think you're asking about is, how in the world did I enchant this raw fish? Because here's an enchant. This is a Cleophian digging fish. It is efficient. Worldwide phenomenon. So how in the world did I do this? Because if you try to do, for this fish here, enchant add 32 rank 10, this item cannot be enchanted. Well, single player commands, I beg to differ. It can be enchanted. So I'm going to walk you through how to do this. Now for this, you need another program, not a mod, but a third-party program called NBT Edit. Again, just Google it and install it. Not gonna really do a tutorial on it, but basically what you want to do, this is the quick and dirty, easy thing to do, is just take a normal item, like this wooden sword here, and let's see what we have on this Cleophian digging fish. Efficiency, unbreaking, fortune, and knockback. So I'm going to say enchant add. Efficiency is number 32, so 3210. So efficiency and efficiency. Yep, there you go. And then unbreaking 10, and unbreaking is 34. Enchant add 34 rank 10. Oh, whoops, I had the fish selected. It's all right. Enchant add number 34 rank 10. So there's unbreaking, and then fortune. Fortune is going to be, where is it? 35. Enchant add 35 rank 10, and then knockback is enchant add 19 rank 5. So there you go. That's basically a digging fish. It's just not a fish yet. It's a sword. So what we can do now is basically use an inventory editor or a Minecraft editor such as NBT Edit. I'm pretty sure you could probably use another program to do it with, but all you need to do, and this is very simple, all you need to do is open up an editor and go an inventory editor and change this item ID from wooden sword, which is item ID 268, to item ID 349, which is the raw fish. So once you've gotten a hold of your inventory editor of choice, there's a lot of them out there, but for this purposes, here's a screenshot from NBT Edit. And what you're looking at here is that first entry where it says 5 entries up at the top. It says 5 entries, count 1, slot 0, damage 0, ID 349. That 349, that's the fish, that's the enchanted fish. And that tag entry below is the enchantments on the fish. And then the next thing down here, this is the wooden sword where it says ID 268. That's the wooden sword, and it's still got those, you see where it says the tag, one entry down there. That's also got the enchantments we put on it. And you can actually edit the enchantments from this editor too if you wanted to, but it was slightly easier to do it in game. So all you need to do is now simply change, double click on ID 268 and then change it to 349 and save it, and there you go. You've got your enchanted fish, and you can go back in game. And the wooden sword that we had before is now changed into a raw fish, but the enchantments have stayed on it. And that was how I made the Cleophian digging fish. It eats a fish the first time around, and that's how you can pretty much do this yourself and make any enchanted item you want in the game out of anything. No guarantees though about performance, whether or not it'll crash the game or not, so do this at your own risk. And yeah, so in summary, just get a normal item like a sword or a tool of some kind, enchant it with single player commands, and then use your choice of inventory editor to change the item ID to the block that you actually desire. And there you go. Enchanted fish.